Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, GeneralTezla, and today we're going to be checking out a demo. This demo is for a game that is not going to be released for a little while. In fact, it is on Kickstarter right now. I believe as of today, which is the day I'm going to be recording and releasing, we'll have 5 days left on Kickstarter. So if you're interested in the Kickstarter, you need to go check it out as soon as you watch this video. Hopefully, you'll catch it in time. I'll throw the link in the description so that you can have a shot at catching it. But anyway, this game is called, if I can remember which button it is on the Stream Deck. I did it. Okay, cool. Anyway, it's called Starship Simulator. You might notice also I got a new microphone, so hopefully the audio sounds good. I've been playing with it a little bit, but we'll see.
My name is Ava. I'm the UN Space Fleet's AI voice assistant. In this module, we will review the correct procedure for starting up the ship's fusion reactor and then supplying power to the vessel. The ship is currently in a cold and dark state, so for your safety, I have taken the liberty of turning on your torch for you. To begin, follow the waypoints on your HUD to the lower floor of the reactor room.
Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go and follow the instructions. I forgot there was an AI voice assistant, so I'll try to let y'all hear it. I'm hoping the game volume is enough to do some editing. Anyway, so the one cool thing about this game is that they're planning to have a fully simulated electrical system to this thing. In fact, this tech demo demonstrates a lot of the tech related to that. And there's also some of the exploration tech on display. I've watched a lot of the dev blogs, probably a good 12 hours or more.
Our first task is to provide power to the engineering decks, so let's make our way to the start capacitor's room. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to the startup distributor.
But yeah, I've probably watched a good 12 hours or so of the dev blogs, and he's talked a lot about this. It's a solo developer right now. He's planning on hiring on some people after the Kickstarter, but he's talked a lot about how the game has, where the game has kind of come from and what he's already gotten done. And so there's a lot of stuff that's going to be in the game or is already in the development, in the dev releases. When those as those come out and start hitting big milestones, if you guys like this, I'll put out some videos to show you guys what's going on with the development of this game. It looks really cool. I honestly recommend checking it out yourself, but this will at least give you a taste of it.
As its name suggests, the startup distributor routes energy from the start capacitors to the engineering decks, and also provides the reactor with the power it needs to create the initial fusion reaction. You'll notice the device is already powered, because the start capacitors are fully charged. Let's go ahead and get some lights on by connecting all of the breakers. Start with the G-deck breakers, as indicated.
So one thing, there's a lot of just following instructions in this tutorial, but the overall gameplay is going to be a lot more than that, and there's a lot of really interesting stuff coming to the game from what he's talked about. Of course, I only talk about what the dev has said. I can't make any promises because I don't have any influence. But he's talked about a lot of really cool stuff and what he's already got working that you don't get to see in this demo. One of the things I hate is this head bob. He did say he has adjusted that, and they're going to be working on new player models and everything, so hopefully that gets fixed. Be a lot better.
The reactor's vital information and provides you with full control over the reactor and its subsystems. On the left-hand side, we have the coolant section, which shows the liquid helium coolant flow and the condition of the magnetic field coils. On the right-hand side, we have the electrical section, which shows the reactor's main electrical bus, along with its input and output feeds. In the center, we have the reactor's main display, where we can control the fusion reaction itself. As you can see from all of these alarms, it would be impossible to initiate a stable fusion reaction under the current conditions, so let's fix that. The first thing we need to do is supply power to the reactor's internal bus, so go ahead and switch the reactor to startup mode by pressing the indicated button. Great. Now that the reactor has power, we can activate the vacuum pump to start purging the confinement chamber. The chamber pressure should now be dropping. To sustain a fusion reaction, we need an internal pressure of less than 10 nanopascals. While we wait for the confinement chamber to reach its target pressure, let's take care of the reactor's fuel and coolant supplies. Exit the reactor room via the door behind you, and follow the waypoints on your HUD to the cryogenic storage. Let's start with the helium coolant. Head behind the storage tanks to access the helium cryocooler. The cryocoolers use a process called magnetic refrigeration to convert gas into a cryogenic fluid. before pumping it into the connected storage tank. Start up the helium cryocooler now by using the indicated control on its user interface.
And you can even see here, like, the pipes are not connected correctly there. He was talking about how, like, the technical, like, the functionality of the system is finished, but the visuals and everything aren't. I did notice that if I click these beforehand, it's gonna make me click again, even after the tutorial, like, gets you through. So, alright, cool. We got our coolant going and our fuel going. That looks good. Now we got to get this reactor turned on. See, what do we got left? Oh, wait, it wants to go over here. Oh,
to complete the coolant loop, open the helium inflow valve. Now make your way around to the opposite side of the reactor.
Deuterium?
First, open the deuterium and now open the helium-3 Okay, great. Let's head over
Things
to the
open.
controls and take a... As you can see, we now have coolant flowing into the reactor.
Look at that right there. It says we got stuff flowing in like it's supposed to, and everything's doing what it's got to do. So this thing walks, the AI, like, it kind of walks through all of the steps to get this fusion reaction going. But by the time we're done, we'll have all the lights on and stuff.
Okay, the temperatures look good. You can now power up the field coil. With a solid vacuum established,
Initiate.
Congratulations! You have now successfully started the fusion reactor.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. Do not run it at higher than 101 for extended periods of time.
Powering itself, you can go ahead and switch the internal bus. Perfect. If we now head around to the opposite side of the reactor output distributor. This device distributes the reactor's output to the ship's high-voltage systems, which are in fact the only systems powered directly by the reactor. The rest of the ship is powered by 48 individual battery arrays.
I like the little click it makes. I don't know if you can hear that in the recording, but it makes like a nice little click when you click the button.
Go ahead and connect.
It's slightly delayed, so it sounds like a real relay. Oh wait, crap. This is what happened. Oh no, I gotta turn them all back off. I shouldn't have gone ahead on this one. Let's see what we got here. So we gotta connect.
Perform a visual inspection to make sure.
We gotta go check it out and look for ourselves. Go check out that Kickstarter. It's got 5 days on it.
The electrical supply on Magellan-class starships is divided into 4 isolated quadrants: forward, aft, port, and starboard. For increased redundancy, each quadrant is powered by 2 physically isolated battery rooms just like this one.
All of the batteries charging up. Look at that. Very, very, very low. Only 2.4%. 2.5. Alright, cool. Now we gotta go plug everything in so we can turn the lights on. Hey, what does this say? You should like and subscribe. Very interesting. Maybe you should push the subscribe button. That'd be pretty cool. See, this is where you are. This is where you should be, right here, where the subscribe button is located. Anyway, I'm gonna be done with that. Where are we going? This way. Turn on the lights, make them brighter for me.
Okay, 1 down and 7 more to go.
7 more? What? Bam. Connect. Glad there's a fire extinguisher, because what if there's a fire? We wouldn't be able to put out the fusion reactor fire without our... Ooh. Oh, crap. What did I do? Try it again. What was I supposed to do? Okay, now head over to the standard deck distributor and do the same. Oh. We have to click so many buttons for this tutorial. So I know I'm basically selling you on this game, but here's the cool part. If you don't back it on Kickstarter, it's perfectly fine, because they hit their Kickstarter goal, which means they're actually releasing the base game for free. So even once the game releases, you won't have to pay for it. The whole base game's gonna be free. Their plan is to charge for any ships or anything else that they might add to the game for as DLC. So they'll launch a DLC that comes with a bunch of ships and some new activities to do. that are like or not. I think they said stories because the developer was talking about a couple different DLC they already have planned and what they'd like to do. And one of them is like you get to be a space trucker, and so you're gonna have like 10 ships, and you're gonna work your way as like a low-level trucker all the way to like a high-end where you get to like fly across the galaxy and deliver supplies to far out outposts or something. It'd be cool. If you do back to Kickstarter though, you get some cool stuff like you get to put you get to design alien races and planetary systems and stuff. It's pretty neat stuff.
Each deck has 4 of these devices, one for each quadrant.
There were some slots for like designing your own ships, but there were only 10 of them, and those filled up already, and it was like $3,000 something US, and I forget what it is in pounds, like $2,500 or 2,500 pounds. So way more than I was willing to pay. Hey, we have light. I bet that's because you liked and subscribed to this video. All right, that's the last time I'll remind you, unless I see it again. So keep your eye out. You might see another like and subscribe, and if you do, I will put out the... oh crap, I didn't do it right. Pick it up. If you do like and subscribe, I will try to put out the fusion reaction with a fire extinguisher for the rest of the video. Oh, that's the other thing too. The ship's supposed to be like fully destructible, except for like the foundational components. So like all the floor pieces and wall pieces and ceiling pieces and other pieces like that. All the pieces are going to be destructible, and it's supposed to have wear and tear, so it's kind of cool. All stuff like, it's not like the craziest things, and they already got some of the big components that like the engine to like travel across the galaxy, which you'll see in the next video, so make sure you like and subscribe. I lied. Bring it up again. But like and subscribe, and then you'll get to see the next video when it comes out. In that video, I'll show you a little bit about the traveling across the galaxy, or if you're really smart, you're gonna look it up on YouTube. And someone else has probably already put out a video about flying across the galaxy. But none of them will be as fun to do it with as me. Or that's probably not true. But some of them might not be. Maybe some of them are gonna be boring. And those people, you could have watched mine. Because who knows what you're gonna find. Or maybe you're bored with this. That's why you haven't liked it. We're running up to the bridge though, so you'll get to see the cooler part of the ship. Running in circles. Yeah, see, this head bob is a nightmare. Oh, this is another cool thing the developers have. These are the cons via South America. Africa. Australia. I think that's Asia. That's America. See? You can see nothing. There's no... Wait, is there North America? Oh, there's North America. I was like, they didn't put North America. They're not in any sort of order. There's the planet Earth. There's a hurricane, and that's dirt or something else. And that's a big lake and grass. Wow, what a planet we have. And there's a sun. I think it's our sun, probably, if that's Earth. This may not be Earth. I think it's Earth. There's a sun. Look at all those. Cool fact though, he did say that all the stars are actual stars that you can fly to. Oh, there's Christmas. There's our solar system. That's where we live. Look at that. Look at that. Goodbye, planet Earth. Hello, the other planet, Mercury. Mercury. I think that will be our conclusion for this video. I hope that you've enjoyed. I know this was maybe not the most exciting or the fastest, but I did record and edit and publish all in the same day. Trying to get the information out there for you in case you want to back that Kickstarter and get your name in the credits, create a planet, create an alien species, you know, all the fun stuff. Maybe your alien species can live near Earth, like within 50 light years or so. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to do the thing I told you to do earlier. You did. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, GeneralTezla is signing out.